Hello, everyone.
Hi. It looks like Moxie wants to get in on the action too. Yay.
Moxie.
Kyle and I are super excited. This is going to be I think this is maybe our first, or is this our second?
This is our first
first live stream. Hi, I think that, who just joined? I can't see. You guys can give shout outs to the people who joined.
Okay.
We're really excited to have you. We're going to just wait a few minutes for some additional people to gather. In the meantime, my name is Jennifer Norman, and this is Kyle Norman. And you might see a canine or two in the background jumping around. They're just gonna do their thing.
I'm just waving back to Maria
Hi,
and
Maria.
Lozen.
Now you just turned it the other way.
Oops, thank you. How do I turn that back?
Now you
Sorry,
can
Victor.
see Victor.
Yay, Victor, you're supposed to be on, I guess. How do
Hi,
I-
Leah.
Thanks, Victor. Sorry.
There we go.
Okay.
Hi,
Okay,
Leah.
so we're gonna try to invite Leah to this. I'm not quite sure how we do that.
Everyone say hello to Teacher Rochelle.
Hi, Rochelle.
Hi, Rochelle.
How are you?
Do we click on her or something?
Malcolm and she are watching.
View. Yeah, Leah put you on view. There we go. Thank you, Leah. She took care of that.
Yeah,
for us.
we're gonna invite Leah Lodovico in on the action because we're gonna do a split screen, and Leah is going to actually. There you are. Hi, Leah.
There she is.
Yeah, thanks, Leah. Leah is going to show the story up close while we do our reading from back here, so that those of you who are interested, we're going to actually read book 1. If you have book 1 there, Leah, I know.
Hi, Marion. Thank you for joining, Marion.
It's so nice to see everybody coming on.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. And just to let you know who's behind the scenes here, we have, there you go. Thank you so much, Leah. Leah is a major part of Team Kyle. She is actually Kyle's weekend nurse and is also an amazing author herself. She wrote the 4th book, which we will get to in our live stream series, getting down to next week.
My cousin from the Philippines has joined us. Hi, Maria.
Hello from the Philippines.
Hi, cousin.
We love cousins from the Philippines. And so Leah is going to help us do the show and tell here today. We also have Bridget Vasquez, who is she's on the floor. I don't know.
I was gonna read the comments for you.
Oh,
if there
thank
are
you so
comments.
much. Yeah, you're going to be our comment reader because my eyesight, I can't see that far over. And then we also have Victor Lodovico, who is behind the scenes.
It's like a song.
Managing our Facebook live stream right now. Hi.
There's Remy.
Hi, Remy.
Remy's in here too.
Victor Lodovico is very special. He's been Kyle's nurse for over 10 years, going into, oh my gosh, 11 or 12 years now, geez. And he is also the illustrator of all of the SuperCaptainBraveMan books that you may or may not be able to see here on this table because we have a split screen now, but he did, thank you, Madam Bridget. He did all of the illustrations for the books, which is
It's
incredible.
backwards, but yeah.
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh, we
You
got
can see it,
that
we're close up, yeah, there you go. And then we also have Team Cloud supporter Ginger Nelson, who's kind of over on the side. She doesn't want to be seen,
I'll give
but
you my little coffee.
but I think on Facebook she actually just joined us. And of course Remy, who is a very special friend to Kyle as well. I want to just say a few words, and that is thank you so much for joining. You know, we are in extraordinary times right now, and of course now that in our state, which is California, last night we got word that we are all safer at home. I think we knew that was coming, but it gives us an opportunity to be with our families much more than we ever have before, right? And the kids aren't in school, and so what we thought we could do, you know, as far as being part of the Super Captain Brave Man team is share our stories. And the reason why we wanted to do that, we actually had 3 book readings that we were going to be doing at various schools in LA County as well as in Long Beach. And unfortunately, they had to be canceled because of social distancing and for all the children to be safe. But that we didn't want that to stop us. We wanted to make sure that parents had an opportunity to share these books with their kids, that kids had an opportunity to see this live stream and get to know the story about Super Captain Brave Man. and to hear perhaps a different kind of education than what they normally get in school. And that education is really about creating a new normal about neurological and physical differentiation. It's really about how to be friends and how to really approach and see signs of disability or of physical ailment, or just somebody in need, frankly, somebody that might be different from you are. You know, doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl, doesn't matter if you're an adult or a child, doesn't matter if you're from a specific background in terms of heritage or religious belief. We're all in this together, and I think now more than ever we do realize that we are in this together. We're hunkering down, we're recognizing what's important, and that is love, and that is health, and that is wellness, and that is, you know, equality, and it's sharing, and it's caring, and it's really expressing ourselves in the best way that we know how. So without further ado, I think we'll get ready and start with the first book. There are 4 books in the main series of Super Captain Brave Man. This one we wrote and published actually when Kyle turned 10 years old, so that's about 4 years ago. And ever since we've been writing a book a year ever since. And in the meantime, we've also written a couple of extra books, which are the Kyle Adventure series, where it pretty much kind of goes through interesting stories about Kyle in his everyday life. So you can find all of these books on SuperCaptainBraveMan.com, and they're also on Amazon.com and some other independent bookstores and websites. So here we go.
Woo!
Ready, Kyle? I think we're ready to read book 1, which is called A Day at the Park. Meet Kyle. Kyle is a young boy with a big heart. He is smart, curious, and always very happy. Kyle lives at home with his mommy, daddy, older sister, and little dog Mochi. Kyle has extra special things to help him each day because his body doesn't make as much energy as other kids his age. First, last, Kyle has a little spout on his tummy called a G-tube button. It's like one you blow up into a beach ball. Liquid formula gets piped through the G-tube button into Kyle's tummy when it's time for him to eat. When Kyle wakes up, Nurse Bridget gets him ready to start a new day. They meet Mommy, Daddy, and Sister in the kitchen for breakfast. Nurse Bridget prepares Kyle's formula. She has an idea. Would you like to go to the park today, Kyle? She asks. Yes, please, answers Kyle. Can Mochi come too? Of course, replies Nurse Bridget. Woof, barks Mochi happily. After breakfast, Nurse Bridget helps Kyle into his wheelchair. She buckles his seatbelt, then steers towards the park. Mochi follows along, not wanting to miss out on the fun. When they reach the park, Nurse Bridget surprises Kyle with bubbles. Kyle lifts his wand and watches as the bubbles float through the park. Kyle notices a class of students playing nearby. He's happy to see kids having so much fun. The children notice the bubbles and notice Kyle too, but they're too shy to say hi. At the end of the day, Mommy and Daddy tuck Kyle into bed. Mommy reads a story, then Daddy hands Kyle his favorite sleepy toys. Time for sleep, Mommy and Daddy whisper with kisses goodnight. Nurse Bridget dims the light as Kyle closes his eyes. Kyle thinks about his fun day as he falls into a very deep sleep. Not before long, he starts to dream. Kyle dreams that he does not need a special wheelchair for moving, or a ventilator for breathing, or a G-tube for eating. Kyle dreams instead that he has special powers inside him. He dreams he turns into Super Captain Braveman! Super Captain Braveman is so courageous, he can do anything. He never tires and is never afraid. He comes to kids' rescue when they are feeling sad, unwell, or scared. With Super Captain Braveman as your friend, you'll discover your own power to become a hero too. Swish! Super Captain Braveman soars to his favorite park. He sees kids playing down below. Look, it's Super Captain Brave Man, Frankie points and hollers. Hooray, he's coming to see us, Jean waves and shouts. The kids are so excited. They greet Super Captain Brave Man with cheers and smiles. Would you like to play a game with us? Asks Jean. Sure, replies Super Captain Brave Man. But just then he notices a girl in the distance. She's in a wheelchair. She's all alone and she looks sad. Thinks Super Captain Brave Man. It's not right for her to feel left out. I know I don't like feeling that way. Maybe there's something I can do to help. With that, he walks over to say hi. Hi, I'm Super Captain Brave Man. What's your name, he asks. I'm Emily, she replies. I really like your wheelchair. Is it new? Uh-huh. I had an accident and now my legs don't work very well. I understand. Say, the kids and I are about to play a game. Please join us. Me? Oh no, I can't. Maybe I'll just watch. Don't worry. When you're with me, you don't have to be afraid. Well, okay. Emily decides to trust Super Captain Brave Man and be brave. Hey everyone, Super Captain Brave Man calls out. Meet Emily, she's going to play with us. Huh? Frankie mumbles. That girl is in a wheelchair. How's she going to play with us? She can't run like we can. Maybe not, says Jean, but I'm sure there's a fun game we can all play. Jean introduces himself to Emily with a smile. Emily feels happy to make a new friend. Super Captain Brave Man has an idea. Let's play tag. Emily and I can be it. On the count of 3, you better start running. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh, in a flash, the kids race down the path in a frenzy, trying not to get tagged. Super Captain Brave Man makes sure Emily is buckled in, then they both take off like a rocket. Faster and faster they zoom down the path. Emily can't contain her joy. She feels like she's flying. She can't believe she's gaining on the other kids. Just a few feet further, she reaches out her arm and... tag! Frankie is it. Emily shouts as she grasps Frankie's arm. Frankie laughs as he slows down to catch his breath. Way to go, Emily, Frankie cheers. I'm really glad you came to play tag with us. Me too, said Emily. I was nervous at first, but then I decided to be brave and join in. It was a lot of fun. Hooray, Emily! Hooray, Super Captain Brave Man! All the kids exclaim. Thank you, my friend. Emily gives Super Captain Brave Man a big hug. Now I'm not afraid to play with other kids. It's okay that I'm in a wheelchair. There are still a lot of things that we can do together that are fun. That's right, Emily, Super Captain Brave Man assures. You can do amazing things when you decide to try. So with that, Super Captain Brave Man says goodbye to each of his new friends and dashes off with a puff in the sky. As he heads back home, the slightest sound catches his ear. Click. Nurse Bridget turns off Kyle's bedroom light. Kyle pretends to still be asleep as Nurse Bridget places a fresh sleepy toy by his side. Good night, Kyle, whispers Bridget as she tiptoes out the door for the night. You mean good night, Super Captain Brave Man, winks Kyle. The end. Yay. That was the end of book 1. I hope you all liked the reading. Oh, thank you very much, Leah, for showing some of the pictures of Kyle. That inspired us because he actually does love bubbles. And when he was younger, he loved bubbles even more. So that was one of the reasons why bubbles were put into the story. I'd be happy to take any questions if you guys want to text any questions while you're on the live stream here. I'll simply wait until something comes through and Victor or Ginger or Bridget can see and help me read anything that comes through. I'd be more than happy to do that. But in the meantime, I just want to wanted to mention once again that the books are found on SuperCaptainBraveMan.com. You can read a little bit more about the backstory of why we wrote these books, and we're going to continue to write some more. They're also on Amazon, they're on Apple Books, as well as some other independent bookstores around the area. Anything coming through yet? Nothing yet? Okay.
Hi, Steph and I. Thank you for joining us. Steph and I was
We really appreciate everyone joining us today. It's so great to see so many faces and so many people coming in to enjoy this live stream. We will be doing more. I think we're going to take the weekend off since it's not school days. We'll do these on school days, probably perhaps on Monday around 2 o'clock, same time, if we feel that that's a good time for everybody else. And we'll continue reading some more of the stories, as well as some of the other stories that Kyle actually likes. Maybe not from the Super Captain Brave Man series, but some others that we think that other kids might also enjoy. And then, if you did like this live stream, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you tag 3 friends, we're actually going to do a little raffle. I'm going to lean back here. We have these really cool Super Captain Brave Man messenger bags that we've made. And we have one left.
Oh, just
left.
one.
So you might be the lucky recipient of this really cool Super Captain Brave Man double-sided tote bag. And it's very spacious. We use ours almost every day,
Yes.
right? And they've got pockets and things inside. They can kind of store anything that you need for school or for work whenever we get back to school and work.
Could you
That one can be yours.
repeat the how to win that again?
Oh, okay. If you're interested in the raffle, what we'll do is we'll have you go on to the Super Captain Brave Man post for this particular live stream. We'll have you tag 3 of your friends, and that will qualify you to enter into the raffle. And we'll be picking one person at random.
When will we know who wins?
And thank you so much. You're asking all the right questions, Victor. Let's see. I think we'll go ahead and pick a winner by Sunday. We'll announce our winner on Sunday. I'm
Tell them why you're
because
laughing.
I don't know if anybody
Let
can
me get
see,
it. Look out.
but yeah. If
Back
you're
it
on
up
the Facebook
this way.
post, if you're on the Facebook Live post,
Yep.
Moxie.
Contact
Ziggy
social distancing.
Yeah.
Social distancing.
Our dogs do not know the meaning. Our dogs don't know the meaning of social distancing. So, okay, guys. Well, thank you again so much for joining us. It was a pleasure to have you. It was a pleasure to do this live stream, and we hope to see you again soon.
Yes, we'll see you real
Look at
soon.
Leah. Look at Leah and Remy. I love her.
Michelle's son wants her to
Thank
win
you.
the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Victor.
Of course. Thanks,
Signing
guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
And here and